Ciao, I'm Eva, and today I'm here to show you the real fried pasta from Italy. A lot of people send us videos, photos of these pasta chips, so we decided that it's time for Pasta Grammar to show the traditional pasta fried, as we do, as I said before, in Italy. Now we have two versions of fried pasta. We have a savory version and a sweet version. I'm going to show you both of them, but we start from the savory one. To make the savory fried pasta, we need all-purpose flour, we need eggs, then we need some tomato paste, a pinch of salt, Parmigiano Reggiano, and some dried oregano. Italian traditional fried pasta is made by egg fresh pasta. So what we are going to do now is make our own pasta. As always, we need some flour that we sprinkle on a wood surface. We make the most classical volcano that you can imagine to make your pasta. 2 eggs. And this time I'm going to add some tomato paste in our dough. So our dough will be red. And as always, guys, we start to beat our egg. While we are beating the eggs, we try to incorporate a little bit of flour at a time. So this is the moment in which we can start to work with our hands. Now we are folding in the flour. I'm going to add a pinch of salt and I make my pasta. Using this part of your hands, guys, you want to fold your pasta like this and work on it for about 10 minutes more or less. As you can see, guys, I couldn't use all the flour because sometimes it depends how big or small the eggs that we are using are. So don't worry if your dough doesn't incorporate all the flour. The dough will take as much flour as it wants. Now our pasta is ready, and what we do is we will cover it and we will let it rest at least 30 minutes. While our savory pasta is resting, now I'm going to show you how to make the dough for the sweet version. And what we need all-purpose flour, we need eggs. This time we are going to add some sugar and we need some lemon zest. So we start always from the flour and we make our volcano. We break the eggs, we add the sugar, we add some lemon zest, and let's make the pasta. Also our pasta, our sweet pasta is ready. As before, we cover it with a plastic wrap and we let it rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, and while the sweet version is resting, we are going to roll this. We will do a small amount at a time, so we will cut this in half. The part that you are not going to use, remember to always cover it, otherwise it will get too dry. Some flour to dust your surface. And now, the fun part. If you have a pasta machine, yes, you can use it, but it's not fun as using this. When you make fresh pasta, there is always the same rule. And the rule is that if you make everything by hands, you burn before the calories that you are going to incorporate. So it's a good balance. As you can see, our pasta is thin enough. And now what we are going to do is stuff our pasta, which means we grated some good real Parmigiano cheese. We do something like that. We are going to add also some oregano. And now what we do? Now we roll it because we need to make our tagliatelle. We cut it into slices that we call in Italy tagliatelle. Usually when you make your own tagliatelle, you know that you open them. But this time, because we are going to fry them, we keep them closed like that. Now these are ready to fry, but before we fry them, we go and work on the sweet version. It rested for the 30 minutes and we need to roll it as we did for the first one. In this, guys, we already put some sugar, we put the lemon zest, so we are not going to stuff it with nothing else. So we just roll them, and as before, we make our tagliatelle. And just like the Savory one, we are not going to open them, but just fried as they are now. I'm going to use sunflower oil, but guys, you can use also olive oil, you can use peanut oil, you can use also lard. And maybe if I can suggest, lard will be the best choice. To check if our oil is hot enough, we can just drop some piece of pasta or also a piece of bread. As you can see, the pasta is starting to fry, so the oil is ready and we can fry our pasta. I'm starting to fry the sweet version because it has a mild taste and because I'm going to use the same oil, it doesn't give to the oil the strong taste that maybe the savory version could give. As you can see, our tagliatelle are frying, they are bubbling, they are cooking, and because I had them before, I can't wait to try them. Some of them will be open, some not, but that's why they are so beautiful. Just stir them a little bit because we don't want to break them, but also we need to be sure that we don't burn them. When they are all golden is the moment in which they are ready, so we can take them out from the oil. And now we fry the savory one. We are going to finish our fried tagliatelle, the savory version with some salt, because always remember, guys, to put the salt on the fried food later, when the food is already fried, because otherwise, if you put the salt before, it is very, very mushy. And then we will finish the sweet version with some powdered sugar. So your savory pasta, savory tagliatelle and sweet tagliatelle fried are ready. Buon appetito! So Arped, we can make a big aperitivo today.
These look so cool.
This is the pasta grammar version of the viral fried pasta.
I don't know if the Frito-Lay company is watching, but if so, hit us up.
Buon appetito!
Buon appetito.
Crunchy, tasty, homemade, real pasta.
Those are dangerously good. I could eat a lot of these. I couldn't help myself and I got a little dish of ketchup. Try it, Ava. I swear it's amazing. Good, right?
So not always pasta with ketchup is bad. It can be also good if it's made in the right way.
What I really want to try is the dessert one. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. Speaking of TikTok, we're over on TikTok now. We're pretty clueless about it. Still figuring it out, but we're there, so check it out. I think it's pasta_grammar. I think.
Something like that.
I'll put it on the screen. Follow us on our other social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Pastagrammar. If you try this recipe, tag us in a picture. We'd love to see what you guys come up with. Also, if you're interested in learning the ins and outs, very in-depth, how to make your own homemade pasta at home, then check out Ava's guide to homemade pasta. The link will be in the description. We appreciate you guys taking a look. It helps support the show while teaching you a new skill. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Ciao.